Hey everybody, welcome back to Eye to Eye, the place where we talk about anything and everything Disney. My name's Kyle.
And I'm Jessica.
And tonight is Disney's Trivia Night. Tonight's theme will be... Do you remember?
You never told me.
Oh, I never told you this one?
No.
Well, that just means you're going to be at even more of a disadvantage now. Disneyland Paris, celebrating their 30th anniversary.
Oh, we're allowed to know that.
There's no 30th anniversary trivia question in relation to that kind of thing. So it's kind of hard to like hide that when I do these type of trivia nights because it's usually something
we know
like
it's
that.
A specific.
There's a method to my madness, and I like to have it on special occasions. So this week, it's not today, it was not their 30th anniversary.
Is that a question?
No. I'm trying. Unlike you, I don't like to spoil questions. So I guess it's not that you like to spoil questions. You just do.
It's never intentional. But you can't be mad at me because I don't know the questions ahead of time. So I don't know what I could potentially spoil. So I could just sit silently and then you'd be really upset.
But see, don't you have more fun participating?
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Like, if I don't have any input at the beginning where I accidentally ruin questions,
right,
you would just have a silent partner.
That is true. That's a fair point. So anyway, so as you guys come to the stream, do us a favor. Make sure you do smash the like button if you enjoy this type of content. Even if you're watching on the replay, it does help the show out. And if you can right now, post that you're here with a hello, however you'd like to do a greeting in the chat right now so we can know who's hanging out with us live. See a lot of familiar faces already popping in. Avery, Autumn is here. My mom, brother are in Epcot as we speak on a high school band trip.
Oh.
That's just mean.
That's what you did.
Oh, that's right. I could do that.
Yeah. I didn't even know you in high school and I knew that. Also, Kyle, look, why are we so blurry?
I have no clue, to be honest with you. It's there's something going on with the webcam recently. I'm still toying with some things. So trust me, it's an ongoing process because I do other live things. It is.
Oh, so that's just how we look.
Yeah.
To everybody that's not me and you.
Yeah.
Oh. That's horrible.
Thanks. There's things going on that I'm trying to work with right now. Well, one of the things is we use this through an application called StreamYard.
Yeah.
And the level that I'm at, it only does 720p, like not 1080p. You know what that means?
Yeah, I mean, I've heard
1080 is the typically the standard for being like,
Well, okay, so Avery says it's not blurry. So maybe it's just my internet because I'm on the same internet as you.
Could be.
And it's slower.
It's a good reminder. I need to take myself off the internet too. You never know. The internet and technology sometimes wreaks havoc with things. But anyway, Badger Bat's here. Good to see you. Thanks for hanging out. Let's see. I was going to be at Magic Kingdom tomorrow since we're out of school for Good Friday, but all parks are fully reserved. No Disney Day for me. Yeah.
Actually, the topic of our video this week.
Well, I thought we changed topics, didn't we?
To that.
No, I thought we changed to the other thing. And we're discussing, because normally what we have for you guys on Saturdays is a Disney Through Our Eyes. We just tackle a topic. We've been bouncing around between that and something else. You'll have to come back on Saturday and see what that one is.
Apparently, it's not going to be that. So.
I swear, I thought it was the one about what you're afraid of.
And I thought we were doing that, so
I don't know. We'll figure it out at the end, after the end of all this stuff right here. Well, we're not big Halloween Horror Nights fans. Jessica can't. I don't like it, but Jessica can't definitely take that kind of stuff. Remember when we went to Six Flags and had to?
Oh yeah, that stuff creeps me out.
Yeah, that's what this is. I did see all the people.
Where is it, like Universal? Or?
Yeah, Universal.
Oh,
that's kind of like their big thing that they do that kind of rivals what Disney does, like at the holidays and stuff like that.
Gotcha. Okay.
And I think it lasts from like August to basically November because it's kind of like their big thing that they do.
Well, I mean, I think we are in the vast minority that don't like that because I mean
I don't want to go in a house.
Absolutely not.
But if I'm out like a hayride, that type of thing, or if I'm out in the middle of the open where I can run away, that's fine. But anyway, Matthew, hey everyone, I think you guys will love the theme I picked. I don't know when it will be, but can't wait. Yes,
I'm excited.
I got obviously I got your questions, and that I've got an idea for when that's going to be. Of course, I'll let you know when it's going to be, but we might also be trying something kind of new that I was talking to Jessica about recently with trivia. It might be a little bit, it'll probably go completely haywire, but we may try it. We shall see. Anyway, all right, looks like we've got a good crowd assembled here, so we'll go ahead and get things started with what we typically do. going through how the game is played for those of you that might be watching for the first time or participating for the first time. Obviously, tonight's main theme is Disneyland Paris Resort. The whole resort, it is its 30th anniversary. Obviously, things were built after the original Disneyland Park there. So this will encompass all of that. Just like think of all of Disney World or all of Disneyland Resort in California. And on some of the questions, it will say DLP for Disneyland Paris. That always refers to the whole of the resort. Don't try to get confused and think we're just talking about Disneyland Paris, the theme park. All of the resort for these questions. But some of them may be focused on specific aspects of it.
I'm already confused.
Basically, if you see DLP, don't be confused that we're only asking about Disneyland, the park.
Okay.
That just means Disneyland Paris. I'm just trying to make things easier when you're reading the questions, because I know you and you'll get confused about some of my acronyms and things like that.
Always.
Anyway, this is how Trivia Night normally works. We do 20 questions. The first 10 are the pre-announced theme, and the other 10 are completely random. You get a timer of 40 seconds to use throughout that question being up there. For one answer attempt, be strategic with when you answer it, because you don't want others to steal the answer from you, because you're competing against them. Remember that. Also, Disney Trivia Night tips. We talked a lot about internet stuff, making things look bad, sound bad, sometimes even making the connection go away. Just keep these things in mind for what will help you have a good experience tonight on Trivia Night. And now you can see our leaderboard and see who won the game winner point last time. Matthew continues his streak, already putting himself in a comfortable position. Not comfortable, I shouldn't say. At least giving himself a head start in first place right now, winning that first game winner point last go around. And everybody else who has so far participated, you can see him there all the way into number 11 as well. If you want to get on the leaderboard, there's how you do it. 3 possible points, 1 for participating, 1 for the correct, if you get at least 1 correct answer tonight, because sometimes people don't. And then 1 game winner point, which we determine after the fact, listed below. That's how we do that. So that is how the game is played. That is how we will go about this thing. Let's first ask the question, how many questions will Jessica get right tonight?
It's not a fair thing to ask.
Did you get any last week? I think you got 1.
0.
So right now, this is like you think of this as your warm up for this trivia night. Get your typing fingers ready. Go ahead and answer how many you think Jessica is going to get right tonight.
I don't like this game. This is very rude.
I didn't start this. This was started by them.
You are perpetuating it. You could end it.
I like it because it's kind of like getting them ready, getting the mindset.
So ask something different.
How many questions does Cobbin get right? All of them, because he looks at all the answers.
Let's just go to question 1.
There's your.
Thank you, Autumn.
6. We will be missing Pamela tonight. She is going, and actually next week as well. So if you're seeing that the room's a little sparse tonight, we are missing some of our regulars. And Daniel, we haven't seen him at a trivia night in a while because he's just been so busy over there working too hard. But yeah, all right, let's get this thing started tonight. What?
Read the last comment.
Let me go back to it. This is very rude, fitting because it's about French. Anyway, all right, question number 1, Disneyland Paris Resort. Here we go.
Which artist played at the grand opening of Disneyland Paris' Space Mountain? Which artist played at the grand opening of Disneyland Paris' Space Mountain?
Which artist? Hey, Clint, what's going on? Clint's going to get his one answer right and then run. I know how he works. I'm not saying it's not a best. Wait a minute.
I don't know when this happened.
I told you how old it was earlier.
But that doesn't mean that's when Space Mountain opened.
That's true. That's fair. That's fair. I will give you that. All right. Anybody going to get this one?
Probably not.
And time. Nobody got it. The correct answer is Elton John was the one who did that. Not Adele.
What did he sing?
Not Cher. So I bet it's Rocket Man is probably what he's, because remember Space Mountain, and theirs is very Jules Verne-esque theme. So Jules Verne was like if I correct me if I'm wrong, but like an artist that had these kind of like weird futuristic styles that he like created. Okay. Not artist, excuse me, but fiction writer, I believe. I think I've got that right now. I just know that he influenced the style of their
If I had my phone, I would be
Discovery Land and all that kind of stuff, which is not a question. But yeah, even Avery said, the New Kids on the Block.
I like
Just Go Run with One Direction. Anyway, was all about the future. A very interesting future, yes. I don't know why I thought of artists. But anyway, question 2.
In what year did Walt Disney Studios Park open at Disneyland Paris?
You look confused by that.
In what year did Walt Disney Studios Park open at Disneyland Paris?
So the first question is how many parks are there?
I don't even understand.
Well, there's obviously Disneyland Paris.
Thank you, Sherlock.
This is another one. So if that one opened first, this one opened second, so you can at least get a ballpark answer. I need to pull my cheat sheet up over here, make sure I got it correct. I do. And time, the correct answer is 2002, 10 years after the opening of Disneyland Paris.
Congratulations.
I sure hope that wasn't one of my questions and I forgot about it. Autumn was the last one to get it on time. We got Avery, 8. Clint, there's his answer. Allie Rose, good job, guys. Y'all all got it there. All right, question 3 for y'all.
What Italian city was once considered as a location for the concept of Disneyland Paris?
Obviously not Paris.
That's not an Italian city either. Bless your heart, my God.
I just want to make sure you caught that one part of it. Looking out for you is all.
What Italian city was once considered as a location for the concept of Disneyland Paris?
All right. A few more seconds.
Avery said Diet Hollywood
It
Studios.
really is. It's basically they took, and it's not just that, they took the best, or they took hits from other places and put them in there. It was the most disorganized park they had. The correct answer is Milan, Italy. Darn it. Not Rome. No, that Milan.
I didn't think
Italy.
it would be Rome. I thought Rome's kind of crowded.
They tend to so. Other than and Anaheim wasn't as big of a city back then for Disneyland, but they tend to pick cities that not the smallest city in the world, but something that's kind of out of the norm. So Orlando.
That's why I picked Verona.
Well, that's a good one. Orlando back in the day obviously wasn't a big city. It was a big crossroads, which is why he chose that. But yeah, Rome would have.
I think he would have chosen a crossroads in the middle of the country.
Well, that's why it's not in the middle, but Huntsville was a site because of how busy that
would be better than. Orlando is just nowheresville.
But you can't. I know it's hot in the summer, but you can't beat the climate year round. Pretty much.
Yeah, you can.
No, you can't.
Yeah, you can.
And they're hosting the 2026 Winter Olympics.
That's cool.
Fun fact trivia. I know nothing about the theme parks, so you'll best not be copy. Hey, listen, I try to put some in there that are pretty easy to guess. Not pretty easy, but easier to guess. So I think of you people that are skilled in one area as opposed to others. And then
do you think of me when you make these?
No, I don't. Question 4.
What is the name of the Pixar land at Disneyland Paris?
Quote unquote.
What is the name of the Pixar land at Disneyland Paris?
I'm glad you tried. I am proud of that. What? I'm very happy that you at least tried. That's all I ask.
Can you go to the comment section?
Excuse me. Let's see. Milan is in northern Italy, so it would have been closer up to the rest of Europe. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah. Well, let's see. And time. The correct answer is Worlds of Pixar. Very, very good.
That's right.
Or World. I think is it Worlds or World? I think it's Worlds of Pixar.
Wow, good job.
And Matthew got it as well. Not Toy Story Land, though. That's the easy one, though. But Worlds of Pixar.
I like Badger Bat. Pixar. Ooh la la.
Pixar. 2 of you got it. Great job. Great job. All right. Question 5.
Which Disneyland Paris attraction is associated with the location called Boot Hill? Which Disneyland Paris attraction is associated with the location called Boot Hill?
This one might be a little on the tough side, I'm not going to lie.
You think?
It's not tough if you know stuff about the attractions in Disneyland Paris, which there are some out here. And I will be a stickler for this one, so be careful.
I feel like people have already got it wrong. Anytime you say that, it means you're being a jerk about.
No, it just means that you have to kind of be specific with some of these. And the correct answer is not Haunted Mansion, but it is its sister, Phantom Manor. I have to be a stickler on that one because there is no Haunted Mansion in Disneyland Paris. So Avery, Matthew, Shoe Mountain.
I mean, I'm not even mad at it.
Shoe Mountain. Boot Hill is the name of the cemetery next to Phantom Manor. Like, you know, there's a cemetery next to the Haunted Mansion in Disney World. Do you not remember that?
Yeah, I didn't know they had names for the fake cemeteries.
Literally every nook and cranny of Disney parks have a story and a name. Like there's nothing there it's like Poop Road in the middle of Liberty Square. You know, that was Poop.
But that's not what that's called.
No, but it's the Poop River. I mean, that's what.
But that's not what that's called. Like, that's not what Walt Disney calls
What would you call it then? Latrine?
No, it's not a latrine.
Even the toilets have stories. That's true. Like Toy Story toilets and Toy Story Land. All right, enough of that. We'll move right along.
Yeah, question 6.
Question 6.
Let's get to the fun ones. What is the park icon for Walt Disney Studio Park?
Studios.
What is the park icon for Walt Disney Studios Park?
Well, I wrote it right, so you should read it right. Yeah. Did you just mark me?
I don't know. You have to go look in the mirror.
Now, Walt Disney Studios, you do it to me, is getting a bit of an upgrade here in the next few years. So it's probably going to be actually a really good one to go to soon. What is the park icon? I guess I should say. It's a great guess, Badger Bat, of Mickey Mouse, but it's actually the Eiffel Tower. What Hollywood Studios used to be, right? That used to be now they've taken.
But that was like when it was MGM Studios.
And it was when it was, so like, it was always back there when the hat went up.
Yeah.
And then they took the hat down, and there was like a time where they were almost going to make the Eiffel Tower again, but then they just like, you know what, it either needs to be the Chinese theater or.
Yeah.
Which Tower of Terror is the park icon. That's what everybody thinks of. But Avery was the only one that got it on time, but the Eiffel Tower is now theirs. And now there's no confusion.
I suppose not. We were all just living out in confusion land.
Jessica's always in confusion land.
That's a freaking not fact.
That is a fact. 7.
Fiction. What was the very first name for Disneyland Paris when it opened?
There's my one grammar mistake. Everybody gets one.
Oh, you take that to another level.
What was the very first name for Disneyland Paris when it opened? Careful, this one can be a little tricky. Tread lightly, my friends. Tread very, very lightly. Yes, that is correct. The Eiffel Tower was where Toy Story Land is. So obviously they needed to get that moved around. Let's see if anybody gets it correct. You're going to have to give me the full name too. Fortunately, I'm gonna make a lot of enemies here. Nobody got it. It is the Euro Disney Resort. There was a time where it officially went by just Euro Disney, but its official first name, as written out, was the Euro Disney Resort. So
he wasn't like this when I married him.
Nobody gets that.
So all of you who judge me for being married to him, he wasn't like this at the beginning.
Euro Disney is just like the short version for it, but I needed the official first name for it. Euro Disney. Wow. Wow. Listen, I got to get my little jollies out of this too, okay? All right, question 8, and that's making you guys frustrated sometimes.
How many international Disney parks were there when Disneyland Paris opened?
DLP.
How many international Disney parks were there when Disneyland Paris opened?
Well done, Jess.
Great.
Jessica got it.
So glad.
I'm going to check myself over here. Yup. You getting some look at some of the answers over there?
How can I have seen over there when my face is looking this way?
I don't know. You cut them eyes over there.
God, you don't even have the answers on the screen.
I know, because I know you cheating over there.
If I was cheating, I feel like I would have gotten more than 1 out of 8 questions right.
That's kind of true. Like if you're cheating, you need to actually like do well. Or the trick is to do just well enough.
Right.
So nobody knows you're cheating. Anyway, the correct answer is 2. Tokyo Disneyland, and then Disneyland Resort Paris, or Disneyland Paris came online. So that was the second one. So we got Avery. Pamela's here. I thought you were not going to be here, Pamela.
She commented earlier that she's waiting for the movie to start.
Well, at least you got to check in and get your 2 points toward the board. Badgerbat got it as well. Very nice. Well done. Thanks for popping in. Good to see you. Yes, that is true. Once because it was open, then it counts. All right. Question. What are we on? 8, 9?
Which classic live-action Disney TV series has a Disneyland Paris Resort named after it?
This is actually one of the coolest ones that I found because I had no clue about this. You'd think I'd know. I would have been aware of this.
Which classic live-action Disney TV series has a Disneyland Paris Resort named after it?
Think hotels, that type of stuff. Places for people to stay. I know we use resort very loosely in this topic because we're calling it Disneyland Paris Resort and stuff like that.
I'm always confused, so.
Boy
Meets World.
I don't think that I love them. I didn't start the timer. I'll give them another like 10 seconds. I love them, but I don't think that they warrant having their own resort, though.
Says who? Who's in charge of that?
I don't know. I love them, but I don't think it. And time.
I'm guessing it's Davy Crockett.
Davy Crockett, King of the Wild Frontier. What? Matthew, Pamela, WDW Fanatic. Let's see, Avery, and Allie Rose, and 8. Very nice. Davy Crockett. I know my dad used to like that. It was like an old school TV show back in the day. I remember seeing it came on really late on the Disney Channel at night, like when I was like 5 years old. That's how old it was.
How late was really late when you're 5? Probably came on at 8:30, and you were like, whoa.
Whenever the cartoons cut off, that's when late was.
Ooh, you were allowed to stay up past the cartoon cutoff?
We fell asleep to TV sometimes. Not all the time, but sometimes.
I'm telling.
Davy Crockett. All right.
Question 10.
Final theme question. Here we go.
Question 10, honey.
No, I went too far.
20.
I went too far.
What is the actual city in which Disneyland Paris resides? Guessing it's not Paris.
It's a little tricky. Isn't it? Huh? You don't think it's Disneyland Paris. And what happens?
Punch you is what's going to happen.
Oh, Paris.
You know who you are.
What is the actual city in which Disneyland Paris resides?
You're peppy or cute.
Yes, I do smell.
Exactly. I like Badgerbat, the city next to Paris.
It's interesting. Avery is probably going to call me on this one because the answer he's given is not what I have, and he usually knows these types of things, but it's listed as one thing. And time, the correct answer, as I found it, was Chesse. Is that the community?
No.
There's a room for debate on this one, but Chesse, Autumn, Allie Rose, 8. Anybody want to dispute that one? That's what it was listed as on there. It's kind of like it's Celebration, Florida, isn't it? That's the town that they created, that Disney created. I'm trying to think of an example. I mean, it's kind of like everybody thinks that Disneyland is in LA, but it's really in Anaheim. You fly into LA usually.
Right.
Santa Ana. We flew into Santa Ana. All right, we'll keep moving. Question
11.
11.
Now we all have some hope.
You got one.
One!
You got one.
1 out of 10, Kyle. Which Disneynature film follows a main character known as Oscar?
Just name an animal. Or group of them. Or a name or something that sounds animal-y.
Scorpions.
Disneynature. Scorpions.
I would watch that.
Which Disneynature film follows a main character known as Oscar? Not the Grouch. Okay, I see your explanation, Avery, but I wasn't able to find that, so we'll probably just leave it as is. Why is this not going away? There it is. And let me back it up, back it up, back it up, back it up. Time. The correct answer, chimpanzee, which is one we haven't seen, actually.
Oh, good. Then I don't feel so bad about getting it wrong, because I guessed
Chimpanzee.
dolphins.
Fun fact, also narrated by Tim Allen.
Didn't know that.
That was going to be
The way you said that, I was thinking Tim Allen had passed away, but he definitely hasn't.
No, not that I know of.
So it was just the way you phrased it. I was like, oh.
We got WDW Fanatic, Pamela, Badgerbat, Matthew, Avery, 8, Allie Rose, and that's everybody. Great job. Chimpanzee. I heard that's a good one too.
Probably. I mean, I've liked all of them that we've watched.
Yeah, I don't think there's one that I've hated. I remember.
Now, that one was real sad.
Born in China.
Yeah.
Jessica, the whole, no spoilers here, but the whole dynamic with the snow leopard family about killed Jessica.
I mean, I know it's nature. I just can't watch them killing other animals.
She's like, why is it doing that? And I'm like, because that's what an animal does.
I know. It's like when lions kill those like
spoiler
animals
alert
and stuff. That's life. I just can't watch it.
All right, question 12.
What land of Disneyland contains their version of Club 33?
One day I'll get to step inside one of these.
No, you won't.
One day.
Not unless you start making millions playing the lottery. What land of Disneyland contains their version of Club 33?
I just want to poke my head in and just say that I was like there.
Bro, how you going to be able to do that?
I don't know. Just want to know.
Well, you better figure out how to
What's
be a
up,
millionaire.
everything Disney family? Good to see y'all. We just got started with the new season, so hopefully we'll see you guys more weeks this go round. And so close to time. Time. The correct answer, New Orleans Square. At least you gave a relevant answer. It's a relevant answer. Close.
Do I get half a point?
No, you don't get any points.
Then it's useless.
Your points don't matter anyway. Pamela, WDW Fanatic. This is everybody who got it on time. Avery, everything Disney family. Good job, everybody. Let's see. All right. Question
13.
13.
In which Disney live-action TV series did Gilbert Gottfried appear?
R.I.P.
Yeah.
Hashtag R.I.P. Sad day. Had to bring the room down a little bit.
Read it again, because I'm thinking.
In which Disney live-action TV series did Gilbert Gottfried appear? Do you know this?
I don't think so.
I don't think you do. So. Well, you were in the. I mean, you were kind of in the ballpark at least.
If it's the answer that I'm seeing, I'm too old for that.
That's why I was shocked that you said that. Time. The correct answer. Whoops. Okay, I got it on time technically. Hannah Montana, WDW Fanatic. We also have Avery, Pamela. That's it. Hannah Montana. So sad to hear of Gilbert Gottfried passing away. Yeah. He'll always be Iago.
Yep.
I can't he's, like everybody gets typecast to something.
Oh yeah.
Like Mark Hamill will always be Luke Skywalker.
Of course.
Han Solo, Harrison Ford, that type of thing. You can't unsee that.
Well,
I can't.
Harrison Ford did a lot of other stuff.
Yeah, but that's what if you ask anybody off the street and you show them his
I feel
picture
like
of
you're
him,
gonna see Harrison Ford as Indiana Jones.
That's okay. That's fair. That's fair.
I'm just saying.
He's equally there, but that's even more my point. Like you're cast into these archetypes.
Yeah.
All that kind of thing. 13, 14. Nope.
Nope. What Disney World restaurant replaced? Nope.
I want you to try. I don't know how to do it either.
Papeete Bay Verandah?
Yeah. I mean, that's how I would say, what Disney World restaurant replaced Papeete Bay Verandah? We probably butchered Papeete.
Yeah, you don't need to do questions that we can't say the words in.
No, I specifically put that one in there, so I would have to have you pronounce it.
Rude. This Alabama girl can't pronounce stuff like that.
I gotta have some joy in my life, and you mispronouncing things is one of the best ones.
Yeah.
Time.
Okay.
The correct answer, Ohana, is what replaced it. It was in the Polynesian. It's not what I would have thought that was up there, but Ohana is the answer. Avery's the only one. Let me check.
Wow.
Yeah, Avery's the only one that got it on time.
Also, apparently, Gilbert Godfrey was in Bear in the Big Blue House.
But he was
a possum.
But he was. That's not a. That's okay. So technically, that is live action. Yes. It's kind of one of those.
They're not going for it for the true.
No.
They're just saying
I know. I'm thinking about should I have counted that to myself? It technically is live action.
But that's not Disney, Kyle.
I think it is Disney.
Bear in the Big Blue House.
Bear in the Big Blue House did show up at Playhouse Disney. My brothers watch Bear in the Big Blue House on Disney Kids every morning. That was like their jam.
Well, anywho, apparently he played possum. I'm too old for Bear in the Big Blue House too. I missed all those good.
Blue House. Yeah. I remember that song. To come and play.
Yeah, because you had younger brothers.
I did. Trust me. I know way more about some of the things that were beyond my time than I should. Simply because of my
your youngest brother's what, almost 9 years younger than you. So that's significant.
Blue's Clues. I shouldn't know about that, but I do.
That's fair.
PJ
Otter, all those things.
I vaguely remember that stuff. But anyway, 15.
What year was the Disney Legend Honor established?
It's a significant date, actually.
What year was the Disney Legend Honor established?
Excuse me. Now I got the Bear in the Big Blue House song stuck in my head.
Autumn said Lilo and Stitch during lunch. I don't know what that means. Oh, we're watching. Now I see the top comment.
Got it, yeah.
They're watching Lilo and Stitch. That's cute.
It's a good movie. High quality movie.
Never seen it.
As
usual.
I love Stitch.
Wait, did you see Autumn calling me out on Facebook this week?
Mm-mm.
Autumn.
Time. Go ahead. Keep telling me.
Tagged me in this thing that said, I always say I'm making a list of movies. When people tell me I need to watch a movie, there is no list. I'm never going to watch those movies. That's me.
1997, which is actually my birth year.
College.
WDW Fanatic, Avery, 8, Allie Rose,
Wait,
Autumn.
Wait, Kyle. What happened after Avery?
8.
Okay.
Allie Rose, Autumn, Matthew. You good?
Yeah.
Okay.
I just said wait, and you were like, ah!
Anyway. All right. Question 16.
No, Autumn, I loved it. I laughed so hard when you tagged me in that because I was like, that is 100% me. I'm just not a movie person, and there is never a list.
Such a lie.
It's not. What Disney film starring Christian Bale debuted in 1992?
Her movies just have to have murder in them.
No, they don't. I rarely watch any movies about murder. Name one besides Gone Girl.
A documentary is still a movie.
No, it's not. That's completely different. What Disney film starring Christian Bale debuted in 1992?
I will say.
Christian Bale was in that movie?
I was going to say, this is one of those cult classics for Disney that I've never watched.
I've never seen it. This is one that I actually do want to watch because I love musicals and stuff.
There's a hint right there.
They've all typed in the answer.
I don't know that. You don't know that.
There's 1 second left.
Time. The correct answer. Newsies.
Yeah, I don't want to watch Newsies.
WDW Fanatic and Pamela and Autumn. Well, I realized I was moving fast.
Gotcha. Okay.
Matthew. Avery. 8. Allie Rose. Very nice. And deduct 1 point from Autumn, please.
No, but it's a fact.
Deduct 1 point from Autumn.
Halfway to 70.
Thanks. Question 17.
Who does Donald battle in the short called Donald's Snow Fight? Who does Donald battle in the short called Donald's Snow Fight?
You would be wrong.
Thanks. But did I give a relevant answer? Yes.
Sure, yeah.
I picked somebody in the Fab Five. It's always a relevant
But
answer.
how would he fight in a
How would a duck and a dog fight?
But how
the
would...
same way that
Okay.
a duck could throw snowballs. I'm not wrong!
This is Disney World. This is the Disney World. Who would it be? Who did he fight in the snow fight? The time is, I will count it because I know who she's talking about. Huey, Dewey, and Louie.
Were they
Nephews.
triplets?
I don't know that they're officially triplets, but it sure seems
I can't
like
believe
it.
you're counting that after some of the crap that
You
you,
know
haven't
what?
counted.
You know what? That's a fair point. Don't count it. 8. She did it to you, not me.
I'm just saying how
Matthew.
you've been like so harsh on some things, and then all of
That's
a
a great
sudden-
point. That's all on her, though. We got 8, Matthew, Allie Rose, Avery. Badger Bat gets my bonus point for a snow person.
All right.
I take
Well,
it and I
I'm
give it
gonna
away.
give Autumn my bonus point since I took that
What?
point away from her.
What is it? Ah, goodness. Too lazy to type out all the names. That's funny. She gave you your bonus point back, so you're good. All right. Question 18.
Maybe. In which Disney World park can you find a shop called Disney Traders?
Just Disney Traders.
In which Disney World park can you find a shop called Disney
That's
Traders?
not a park. Just write a park. Just write one of those within that out there. My goodness,
How
like
about that?
the amount of effort how that would take. Fine, no, that's wrong. But
Well, see, you just made me waste ink in my favorite pen that barely has
but
any
if you
ink
had
left.
actually answered it correct, like an attempt correctly, the first time you wouldn't have wasted that ink.
So
You actually
stupid.
would have written
Can
less.
you leave?
I know this is why y'all come to the show to watch us bicker half the time. Time. The correct answer is Epcot. WDW
Oh,
Fanatic.
smart.
It's the one right when you walk up to the World Showcase.
Oh. Oh, that's where I got my Ratatouille mug.
Thought that might be one that you would get. Autumn, Matthew,
All right.
WDW Fanatic,
Whoa. Okay.
Avery, Allie Rose, and that is it. Okay.
To be fair, I never pay attention to the names of the shops. If it's not the Emporium or
Do you know the Animal Kingdom one?
No.
Island Mercantile.
Yep, that's right. What's that? The one in Japan.
I can't ever pronounce it.
It's gonna bug me.
No, it's with an M.
Yeah, it is with them. Anywho.
Avery, help us. I know it. I can see it.
Avery, help.
But it's also one of those things that I don't want to mispronounce. So
There. Avery put it in the comments.
Mitsukoshi.
Mitsukoshi.
That's right. Mitsukoshi. I knew it had like 4 Mitsukoshi. Yeah, like 4 syllables in that.
Question 19. Which Disney attraction did Francis Ford Coppola help
Coppola.
create? That's why I shouldn't be allowed to read the questions. Which Disney attraction did Francis Ford
Coppola.
help create?
Have you never heard of Francis Ford Coppola?
To be fair, I live under a rock.
But have you ever heard of that name before?
Never.
Really?
It's not my fault. You should probably leave it up a little longer since I mispronounced it and they
No,
might want to
it's
see.
fine. It's fine. I'm not gonna get it anyway. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. What attraction did Francis Ford Coppola help create? Think open-mindedness here too.
I did.
It's wrong.
Oh,
It's wrong. It's wrong.
well, I thought.
In the words of the mighty Michael Jackson, Captain EO. Captain EO.
I know. I hated that, right?
Captain EO. There you go.
Please read Autumn's comment.
So wait, Autumn. It's not the national. It's like still we got to go to the finals, right? We didn't win the whole dang thing, right?
I don't know. She typed in all caps.
No, we didn't win it all. There's no way we won it all. If that's the case, then I gotta like do something else right now.
Okay, question 20 before you.
But I need clarify. What? So here we're having like a Autumn's and Auburn fans. No, but we won. Okay, thank you. Auburn Gymnastics has Suni Lee, who I'm sure most of you all know
From the Olympics.
And she's competing with us, and we are in the semifinals. And so you had to be one of the top 2 teams to go forward into the finals. And we did it. We rock. We're going to win a national championship. Anyway, all right. In gymnastics.
That's how gymnastics.
Because, and it's not just her. No, I'm just kidding. This is not the Auburn show.
Right,
We're going to keep going for it.
20.
All right. Sorry, I'm having a little moment there. Question 20.
How old was Anakin Skywalker during episode 2? Solid. I don't know how old Anakin Skywalker
But at least
was
you
in
know
episode
at least you need to know, or you need to write a number.
Oh, thanks.
Use context clues.
How old was Anakin Skywalker during episode 2?
Okay, let me ask you this. Was he a child, an adolescent, or an adult in episode 2?
That's why I picked that answer, because I did not know.
But what do you think?
I think he was middle of those things.
Okay, that's close. So context clues.
He was not a dad yet.
That's where I was hoping you would go in the family-friendly way. I guess you could be a dad,
He was not.
Time. The correct answer is 19.
I guess 16. I was close.
Yes.
Still an idiot at 19.
Badger Bats. Avery, Pamela, Autumn, 8.
Wait. Avery, Pamela.
You are way behind. Autumn, 8. Allie Rose, Matthew. Very good. Very well done. Awesome. All right. So Jessica's tallying up your points. We'll give you those. Again, we issue the final point of the night after the fact. And Matthew won that last time, so we'll reveal who that is next time we meet together, which is next Thursday. So with that, these are your point totals. Avery with 16, Autumn with 8, Badger Bat with 4, Matthew with 9, Clint with 1, 8 with 8. How do you
That's
always,
my favorite.
How do you always pull that
Well,
off?
he didn't. Last week he had 8 too. Yeah, I did.
It's like she just wants to argue.
Ah!
Allie Rose with 9, and she always gets 9 too. Go
Does
back
she?
and look. WW Fanatic with 8, Pamela with 8, who wasn't supposed to be here but still rocked it.
Yeah.
And then Everything Disney Family also got in here as well. So good to see you guys. I hope we'll see you some more this season. So with that being said, that is our trivia night. Again, reminder, check out this Saturday. We'll have another episode of Disney Through Our Eyes. We'll be talking about something, even though we apparently
I
don't
think we're
know.
confused.
We weren't confused until Jessica said that. But anyway. So
Autumn, I think I'm confused.
if you are at the second level of our Powerline Channel membership program, you'll get that episode a little bit early tomorrow. So check that out if you're in that. And that's all the reminder. Smash the like button on the way out. What else should I do on the way out? Anything? Great. Till we assemble again.
May the force be with
Could you say that
you.
one more time?
Failing.
Could you say
May
that?
the force be with you.
And we'll see you.